Hi guys, welcome back to the Frugal Homestead. Today I am going to do a tutorial on a new app that I've been doing. It is the Lyft app. I do really like this app a lot. I don't do it as much as I do some of my other apps, but that's only because of the area that I live in. It's just really not as busy. We are not going to go over the onboarding process because the onboarding process is basically the same for any app that you do. This will be after you've already did your onboarding and you've already downloaded your app. So first thing we're going to do is open the app. So open up your app, and I'm going to first go over some of the features of the app, and then we will show you exactly how to do a ride. All right, I want you to look at the top left-hand corner of your app. There's 3 lines there. Click those 3 lines. This spot has lots of useful information, starting with your own personal information. First, it's going to show a picture of you at the top. It's going to show your ratings and how many rides you've already done. If you want to see what compiles your ratings, you just click on that and it'll show you exactly what it does, from cancellations to acceptance, and things of that nature, and your ratings from your customers. Okay, just below that, you are going to see another section that says more ways to earn. So there is things called scheduled pickups. That's where a customer will schedule their pickup in advance. This might be an airport pickup or a doctor's appointment. Um, I don't really get those in my area because mine is mainly college students going from one side of town to another. So that is a nice place to look to see if there's some scheduled pickups that maybe fits into your time that you want to be out doing Lyft. Next thing down will be your referral code. This way, if you decide that you want to refer someone to Lyft and have them sign up, you give them their referral code, you get a little something, they get a little something. Not even sure what it is with Lyft, but I will drop my referral code down in the box below so that if you decide after watching this tutorial you want to give it a shot, you can use my referral code if you want. Okay, right after referral code, you're going to see vehicles. Now, if you drive 2 vehicles like I do, then it might be really important that you know where this is because you want to switch that before you start doing rides. That way your customer knows exactly what vehicle to be looking out for. So I go in there and I switch back and forth depending on if I'm driving my car or if I'm driving Tony's car. That also has your account information in there. This is your personal information, your address, your phone number, ways to get paid. All of that is in there, so I'm not going to show you that, but just know that's where you would see all that. And you also have safety and support. So this is a good place to get a hold of Lyft if you have any issues, and it has all different things in there to select from. And we're not going to go over those because we'd be here forever. Okay, back to the main screen. So if you see in the top center, there's a dollar sign there. That is the amount of money that you have made for the day. So if you click that, up in the top right hand corner, there is what looks like a little eye. If you click that, it will not show your money on the main screen. That is very important to me because I would rather my money not to be out there because that's nobody's business but mine. So I always click that off to where if I need to look for my money, then I just actually click it and see how much I've made for the day in between rides. Okay, so there's some additional ways to make money with Lyft, and you're going to see most of those at the bottom of your screen right now. So you will see things such as $9 for a streak. So if you do 3 rides in a row without turning any of those down, you'll get an additional $9 or whatever. It changes on the amount and the time of day it is. There's also streak zones. There's challenges. So sometimes I will get, like, say, a $20 challenge. If I do 10 rides between Monday and Thursday, I'll make an additional $10 or $20. So there's lots of different little ways to make extra money in Lyft. So don't look at your fare as being everything. You will also see your weekly goal whenever you first set up your app. They'll ask you about how much do you want to make a week. And then they'll keep track of that for you and let you know how much further you need to go to actually reach your goal. So if you have a set amount that you need to make every week, you will also see busy times down here. This is where it'll show you like the busiest time is 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesdays. That way you'll kind of get a better idea of when the best time to go out and actually drive Lyft is. If you look on the map, there will be times that there will be hot spots. And what I mean by a hot spot, it's like a peak pay. So if I drive across that area, then it's going to give me an additional X amount of dollars on my next ride. So sometimes these can go up as far as like $12, $13, or they can be $2. But $2 is great too. It's extra money, right? I mean, everything's more money you make, that's what you're out there for. Okay, last thing that I want to show you is if you go to the bottom of your screen, there's some filters there. So the first filter, whenever you tap on that, the first filter is a location filter. So twice a day for 1 hour, you are allowed to set this filter, and you can set it to where you only want to do rides within, say, a 10-mile radius of your home. That way you can stay in that area. There is also a ride types filter, and this filter, I keep mine on all rides, but you can click that off and then you can do like economy rides only or luxury rides only. I mean, I drive a Honda Fit, so sometimes it's no luxury ride, but you can also see wait times for your area. So if you click the wait time filter, then it's going to tell you like in the last hour, drivers have waited 5 minutes for a ride or 20 minutes for a ride. So you know if it's busy enough for you to really be out there or not right then. So that is the features of the app. Now let's go online and show you what an actual ride is like. So down on the bottom of the screen, you will see Go Online. All you do is you tap that and it will start looking for rides for you. When a ride comes up, it's going to give you some basic information, but keep in mind you only have 10 to 15 seconds to decide if you want this ride or not. So it's going to give you what the fare is. That's not including any tip that a customer may give you. It's just the fare from Lyft. And it's going to give you the mileage to go pick up the customer and the mileage to drop off the customer. So once you've decided that you want that ride, you simply click on the screen, just tap the screen, and that will give you the ride. If you don't want it, you can just let it expire. Okay, so we've accepted it. Now what? Okay, so it is now going to navigate us to our pickup for our customer. We're going to drive to the customer pickup. When we get there, we are going to hit arrived on the screen. This lets the customer know that we are there and we are waiting. The customer has 5 minutes to get to your vehicle. When they get to your vehicle, you are simply going to roll down your window, verify their name. They are going to verify your name. And then whenever you've identified it is the person that you're picking up because they've looked for your vehicle and you've verified each other, you let them get in your car, make sure they have their seatbelts on, and then you slide to pick up. Once you slide to pick up, it's going to navigate you to their drop-off point. Okay? So you're going to drive to the drop-off point. It is up to you at this point. If you talk to people or if you just sit there in silence, I kind of just let them do it. So if they get in the car and they're chatty, I'm a chatty person, we chat. If not, then we sit in silence until I drop them off. Either way is fine with me. Once we've navigated to the drop-off spot, you pull over to the side of the road at a safe spot, let them get out of the car, and then you slide for drop-off. Now, once you slide for drop-off, it's going to tell you how much money you made for that ride again, and it is also going to ask you to rate your rider. So I usually, it's 1 to 5 stars. I've had all great riders for the majority. I mean, I haven't had any issues. I've definitely not had any I wouldn't give a ride to again. But you give them however many stars. If you had an issue, then you would at that point give them a lower score. Just know that anyone below 3 stars, they will not send back to you. Just so you know ahead of time, you will not get those rides again. Okay, some additional information is if they ask you to stop at, say, the gas station so they can pick up a pop, you are not obligated to stop in any way. So you can say, no, I'm going straight to my drop off, or you can stop. It's up to you totally. At any point, Lyft gives you the right to stop a ride at any point. So if you feel unsafe, if the person's being rude, if there's any issues, you can pull over to the side of the road at any point of the ride and ask them to get out of your car and end the ride. I have personally never had to do that. I felt very safe doing this. I do carry mace with me just in case, but I've never had to worry about anything. But just so you know, those are a couple different things that you can also do. If you have any additional questions about the Lyft app, please feel free to put them in the comments below because Lyft has a lot more to their app than, say, DoorDash or any of the other gigs that I do. So I may have missed something that you are curious about. Please drop me a comment. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we got lots of content coming up, lots of things going on. It's summertime. And hit the notification bell while you're at it because you want to make sure you see all those upcoming things. Give us a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.